A while back, I reacted to this band called Sparks doing this song called This Town Ain't Big Enough for the Both of Us. I said, after hearing that song, that it was way ahead of its time. It was like new wave before new wave was a thing, and I wanted to hear the album. So here we are. I'm going to hear the album now, and we're going to listen to it all the way through. Guys, this one has been a little while in the making, so I'm going to hop into this thing. As per usual, you will be seeing context pop up provided by the wonderful Twitch chat. Guys, I'm going to hit the play button on this thing. Before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Twitch. These people over here are actually the best people. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time on Twitch. Come hang out with us, discover music with us, with wonderful people, and I'd love to see you there. Guys, without further ado, Sparks, Kimono, My House. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. To start her off, let's go. I still get that Baba O'Reilly vibe. The intro just specifically, nothing else. It's such a cool sound. Yo, thank you, Rick, for the sub, dude. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. Honestly, it reminds me kind of now of Queen a bit. It definitely, like, the more I hear it, the more I also hear, like, Daft Punk 100% took inspiration from Sparks. There's no possible way they didn't. Ooh, Daft Punk, best musical duo, IMO. What is your personal best duo? This is nuts. A little bit of a Thunderstruck vibe in the guitar sound there in the back. Big enough for the both of us. This part right here is just such a cool vibe. A little bit of an ABBA vibe there. Not saying it's a dunk because I love ABBA. I love that guitar tone too, so much. Thank you for the context, Garrett. it ends there too. Again, just this was the song that made me think like, okay, I want to dig into these guys. But that's such a cool part, dude. Okay, this is Amateur Hour. And if there's lyrics on Genius, provide them. I love this guitar run here. This reminds me of the one song I've heard from Cardiacs. It also reminds me of Devo a bit. I'm definitely like 100% getting like Devo Talking Heads vibes right now. Where does that Huh. What's up, Noble? This song I think I like better. Who does it remind? Is it? I mean Devo for sure. It definitely reminds me of Devo. But like, there's a random bit of me that feels like it sounds a little bit like Billy Idol. Like, but I'm trying to think, Dancing with Myself, Billy Idol. You know what I mean? That part, that song specifically. Thank you for the sub, Noble. This guitar riff is again a ton of fun. Very Devo coded though, like so Devo coded. What's up, Conrad? Adrian Fisher on guitar. This is like an American Pie. This is like an American Pie song before American Pie happened, and I don't mean like so bye bye Miss American Pie. I mean like, what's First Base feel like? American Pie. Well, thanks for hanging out, Conrad. I appreciate the heck out of it. Yeah, this song was a banger. I liked this actually better. I think I liked Amateur Hour better than I liked This Town Ain't Big Enough for the Both of Us. though I liked that one quite a bit. Falling in Love with Myself Again is the next song. I do kind of get sad when they do board fades, though, because, like, I know that these guys are capable enough to not board fade, but I know it was a much more popular thing. Let's see. It has lyrics. Oh. I was literally about to say, this has a theatrical feel, like a synthy Phantom of the Opera. This, to answer your question, was 1974 in May. Oh, you hear that? Nice. Dude, that's such a cool transition. I'm trying to similar mother, similar father, similar dog, cat, and fish, and we'll make the same wish. When the birthday candle's lit, we'll both be older. We won't get our wish. Yes, I think I'm falling in love with myself again. I can't quite figure out what I think this one means. Maybe it's just exactly what it says, though. I don't know. I like this kind of circusy vibe. It's like a tense circusy vibe, though. The waltz, yeah. Bro. Listen there. Okay. The transitions have been so fun here. Yeah, this earned it. Is this about, like, being content in a terrible circumstance just because you're happy with yourself? I think it's literally about narcissism. Okay. So you think it's sarcasm? Falling in love with a girl because you see yourself in her and you're really narcissistic. Okay. I could maybe see. Honestly, that's probably the one that's made the most sense so far. I mean, this one was good. I still think Amateur Hour was better. The transitions there were lovely, though. Super tasty. Definitely a Freddie Mercury vibe. I can't get past it.
And the people only sleep, and the way to tell how God and gruesome was their
Like, are we singing Romeo and Juliet? Are we singing from the perspective of Romeo? Just wait till this song breaks you into time warp. Are you talking like the Rocky Horror Picture Show time warp? Because there's a little bit of that vibe to it. I remember doing the time warp. Yeah, for sure. It's just a jump to the left. Is Sparks' album Kimono My Dragon, or Kimono My House? Jeez, Walter, why do you keep saying Kimono My Dragon? Is this album where Uwu started? I've read that already, Garrett. This solo is ripping. This lead behind, I'm definitely... Their mixing is so interesting. Their vocal takes are super nice. Like, just this all falsetto vibe. Yeah, that was good. That one was good as well. Let's go, hi-hats. Why does this sound like a Christmas song? Oh, is it a Christmas song? Oh my God, it is a Christmas song. Okay, thank God it's not Christmas. That's why it sounds like a Christmas song. Oh my gosh. This feels like early days of pop punk, before punk or pop was a before punk was a thing. Not pop. Pop was a thing. Oh man. The transitions, they're so good at them. Their lyrics are also super nice. That idea, the hypnotic ebb and flow. Blend with the crowd, blend with the loud, the hypnotic ebb and flow. Oh, that's so nice. Blend with the loud, hypnotic ebb and flow. Until the day goes slowly into night. See the simple crowd that bistros and the halls. Till the lights go dim, the night so sudden hits to be gone. My God, it's not Christmas.
it's not Christmas. Well, there's just you to do. The rest is lost to public view.
The solo is tasty.
Caroling kids, a trifle premature. In tones so rich and pure, I'm crystalline. Call for the day, the popular day. It's fast approaching now, but will the mood allow one descent? If this were the same, we'd be very smart. But it's just the rain, washing down the boulevard.
I think that this has been the lyrically strongest on the album. I'm finding that I don't necessarily connect with their lyricism though. Like what I'm finding I connect with and am getting excited about have been happening. The things have been happening within the music. You know what I mean? It's not as far as relating to that song. I hate Christmas. So yeah, that is you know. I'm typically happy it's not Christmas, but neither here nor there. I'm finding again that the music and the vocals have been more exciting to me. Like the words seem like verbose filler sometimes. Like I definitely like the way they write some of the things, but again, it seems like narrative verbose filler. Meant to emphasize the sounds that you're hearing in the music, and not necessarily. But again, there's a playful irony behind the stuff, and I like that their lyrics are often satirical, but it takes away a personal dynamic of connection for me in that regard. Not that it's bad, just that it's a different vibe. But this part with these strings here, like gnarly good. The guitar sounds are nice. This feels like a Telecaster played into a Marshall. Ooh. What sound is this? I wanna call attention to that sound coming in. It's just such a nice little offbeat. Ron Mail on the keys. Yeah, there's just such a specific sound about a bridge pickup Telecaster, like when it's in the single coil set, like when it's a single coil Telecaster, bridge pickup Telecaster into a Marshall amp. It's got such a specific sound.
Nights, popular rights, great things to say and do.
Say and do, like the way he goes high. Say and do.
By you, obviously.
This one was cool. This one was cool. I definitely, again, it's not that I feel like just because I make a comment that like I don't connect with the lyrics doesn't mean I think it's a bad song. Just to put that out there, like, again, it's just not the kind of writing that touches me personally. It doesn't mean I dislike it so much as like I would return to this for the music, not the words. Simple as that, really. But yeah. It's gonna make me run an ad, so I'm just going to hit run on that now so we can get this out of the way. I'm not going anywhere, but I am running an ad now so that we can finish this bad boy out, hopefully, before the next one hits. The ads are over. Guys, let's hop back in. We are getting into Hasta Mañana, Monsieur. Okay, see you tomorrow. It's Spanish and French. Love it. Okay, here we go. I have the itchiest nose right now. Ooh, I like this sound. Oh. I like the keys here. This is good stuff.
I tried to tell you in the night that with a girl like you I could do without guided tours. You tried to tell me in the day that you're reading exports with textiles and iron ore. Hasta Mañana, Monsieur. With the only words that I knew for sure. Hasta Mañana, Monsieur.
A little bit of this reminds me of Ça Plane pour moi by Plastic Bertrand. Just very minimally, though. But I think so far, honestly, this has immediately kind of been my favorite music. It's got a little bit of that "this town ain't big enough for the both of us" sounds. The chorus is just fun, dude. Has a little bit of like a "Take Me Home Tonight" by Eddie Money guitar sound here. Right there. C'est la vie, c'est l'amour. Say no more, no more.
It's all the same. Whether here or there or anywhere, still you have, and there are the others who have not.
Oh, yes! I love that guitar sound so much.
Kimono, my Hasta l'amour. I am sure that this notion don't need no accompanying words. Guess I was wrong because you fled, leaving me with my mission. I didn't have to get bored with bed.
I think that this is my favorite one on the album.
The only words that I knew for sure. Hasta Mañana, Monsieur. Were the beautiful words that I knew you could know. Hasta Mañana, Monsieur. Were the only words that I knew for sure. Hasta Mañana, Monsieur. Were the beautiful words that I knew you could know.
Wait, like from Rubber Soul, from Beatles, like Michelle from the album Rubber Soul. You mean like this song is just an extended dunk on the Beatles as Michelle, right? Is it really? But she's their belle. What, explain what you mean to me by that one, Sibley.
Words that I knew you could know.
But it definitely gives me the same vibe as This Town Ain't Big Enough for the Both of Us. This one was the best one on the album to me so far, for sure. Amateur Hour is second. I didn't think I would like one better than This Town Ain't Big Enough for the Both of Us because of the views there. Yeah, definitely. They were massive Beatles fans. I doubt they were dunking on them. I don't think that they're dunking on the Beatles. I meant I'm wondering if it was an extended dunk on the Beatles as Michelle. I think they're saying like they're dunking on Michelle. And they explore many sounds. They tend to stick. Okay. Michelle is about a guy who can barely communicate with his French girlfriend. I think Sparks took that idea and made the narrator a buffoon. Okay. I actually like that. Talent is an asset. Like the clap sound here. That bell sound, and then this bass sound, and this real loose, chunky bass. A young Einstein's extended family. Okay. I like that they're playing it on Einstein. I love that. Go away. Go away. How do they perform these live with his vocal rounds if only one dude sings? Also, very much a Devo vibe to me here too. They 100% rhyme, like, they've had this tendency to rhyme their own, like, genius and genius and like, asset and asset. And, like, I feel like it's by design. That part is so nice, but I also feel like they used it for, like, a Target commercial or something. I know it was pre-Target. I'm saying after the fact. Oh yeah, you definitely want to add another P there. Yeah, he didn't just spell red, or the hyphen works. That reminds me of the Diddy Eminem track, the Eminem Diddy track. talent is relative is the way they ended that there. Yeah, this whole thing. So talent is relative. That's hypothetical. We are his relatives. That's parenthetical. Spare your superlatives. That's receptacle. That's receptacle. Yeah, I was okay. For a moment, I was like, man, I'm going to be so mad if I didn't say that word right. Leave Albert's study room. Leave Albert's neighborhood. Leave Albert's city too. Leave Albert's country seat. Leave Albert's conrury. Okay. This one was fun, but yeah, I don't think it was my favorite on the album by any Convery. Contury. Yeah. Convery. Don't buy him jeans, they're much too casual. Okay, so this one is complaints. The lyrically darkest song. Yeah, I don't think that there's any way that Devo or maybe I don't know about XTC because I'm not sure when their first album was, but I feel like Devo and XTC both don't happen unless Sparks happened. Complaints stereophonic, like they're all around you. So there's certainly an element of like Beach Boys inspiration from here as well, but it's more of like a what I would say to be like not a more psychedelic, but maybe a more synth oriented Beach Boys, especially in this "I'll Drive Off to the Mezzanine," and also kudos for rhyming mezzanine with crooked seams. I get a little bit of a little drummer boy vibe from this song. Only in that one part. I love the guitar tone here. Just that fast chugging rhythm behind it. This tone. Say sorrow. That's a good tone, dude. I'm really, this is the best guitar work I think I've heard on the album. the solo, so nice. I'm actually really impressed because I feel like they've been a much more synth-heavy band, but I've enjoyed the heck out of the guitar sounds. Yeah, Oingo Boingo is another band I've just not jumped into yet, but they're kind of on the radar because of me jumping into XTC and Devo and Talking Heads. In my family. This is also giving me an ABBA vibe. That guitar sound. Where do I feel like I've heard that sound? Is it In the Light by Led Zeppelin? Where nope, it's Pink Floyd. Where is that sound? What Floyd song has that sound? Shine On You Crazy Diamond.
But none of them would be my family.
The dynamics of this song have also really stood out to me. Like, it does go all over the place.
Family, it's like any other family. Big and small, it's like any other.
This just comes to mind. It's neither here nor there. Just if you would like a music suggestion from me to you, and you've got to spare like 5 minutes, not right now, but later, look up a band called Pomplamoose and their song "Will Bust Your Kneecaps." For whatever reason, the word family keeps popping it up, and it keeps making me think of that song. Yo, dude, OMFG, I'm still alive. I didn't even notice you just did that. Thank you so... sorry, that was 20 minutes ago. Oh my gosh, thank you for the $20, homie. I appreciate that. Neither here nor there. Yeah, listen to "We'll Bust Your Kneecaps" by Pomplamoose. For whatever reason, it's a fun song, kind of another story-driven song. You'll like it.
It's like any other family. That's how it's gonna be. Before and after me, and enemies. Gonna hang myself from my family tree.
This is Dominic Toretto's favorite Spark song. For sure. Gonna hang myself from my family tree. For sure a dark theme. that in the background? And yeah, no, dude, you're being self-conscious for no reason. Calm down. Like we're your friends. It is? I don't think up next is the final track. There's more. It looks like there's 3 more. I think In My Family was actually one of the ones that like I liked the most lyrically, believe it or not. And I don't know why it sticks out to me so much. The last 3 are bonus tracks. Got you. So the next one would technically be the last one. Honestly, I've really liked this. Clearly, it's not. And again, just because I say the lyrics don't connect with me lyrically doesn't mean they're not good, right? Like, I'm just saying it's not like I'm going to go listen to one of these songs when I'm sad to feel understood. Like, this isn't music I listen to feel understood. This is just music you listen to because you enjoy it, because it does interesting things. It tells funny stories. It's exciting. It's satirical. It's abstract. It's inventive. I mean, there's a lot of really great things to be said about this particular album. And again, I think that when I look at it as a work, I liked so many of the individual songs, but I can't get past thinking that they were just innovators for the sound. Like this album specifically, and I don't know what their catalog looks like prior to this, but I feel like as far as I've heard, so their first album was 71. So this is album number 3. So third album, big drop for sure. I think I liked it better than what I heard them do with Giorgio, and that was kind of made me sad because I really enjoyed Giorgio's work. But I think that this particular album walked so a lot of albums that I love could run. And I also feel like I'm hearing that they were using sounds that other bands that I like very much, like Floyd and Zeppelin, used, which makes me realize how truly significant them being a contemporary to the other bands I like in the classic rock world, because I'd never really heard about them. So I guess there was an air of judgment to me being like, if I haven't heard about them, how could they be contemporaries? And in this context, I feel like simply listening to this album answered that question for me. You know what I mean? Okay, so Chaotic Old Bore redeemed Faith No More, Angel Dust for an album. Love to see it. Love to see it. Album pie. Okay, so the closer then is this next one, and that's Equator. Kind of a slapback reverb sound there. Dun, 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 dun. That's what I was thinking was coming. Oh, man.
We always feel that our quarter gift is a judge of human character. This is the day and the time and the place, and I wonder where you are. Surely we said it for 3 p.m. Surely we said it was March the 10th.
That dude got up there. Mr. Soprano Falsetto Pants.
This is the day and the time and the place, and I wonder where you are. Surely we said it for 3 p.m. Surely we said it was March the 10th.
I can't believe it. I would say that normally I feel like he sings in his falsetto like exclusively, but that kind of made me think otherwise.
Surely we said it was March the 10th. You said you knew there. You must
You know, Modest Mouse, also very much probably the most indie rock coded Sparks connection I could think of. Because again, from me coming from a really like huge background of indie rock fanhood, you know, the things I would listen to or can remember myself listening to growing up, like the things that inspired me, definitely, like, I'm definitely hearing Modest Mouse coding here.
We'll all be kicks and now met it all good, and I'm sorry, sorry in advance. I'll make it up to you that I can promise you. If I don't give it just half a chance, gotta be up when I look a mess. But you see, I've been halfway round the space.
I love that part. Equator.
You said you'd be right there.
I think this is the best one on the album to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is. That Equator sound is so good.
Oh yeah.
You said this is a saxophone on a Mellotron? Or he played a Mellotron?
You said you'd be there. You must
We're on
be just
Mellotron.
around the bend. Well, I gotta stop you and rest for a moment. I'm sure that you're not
Coach.
far away.
You scared me,
You
dude.
always want just as slow as you talk. You didn't think I could have my way. I wasn't for a second, girl. I knew it was you controlled our world. You said you'd meet me there. You said you'd be right there. Oh yeah.
I just, this Equator background. This scatting too. The way it's all cascaded and kind of descended. This has been the jazziest one too. The way it's kind of coming out between the sax, like the instruments sort of falling out. This like kind of bombastic thing that like where the drums are striking. This reminds me a little bit of Watermelon Man by Herbie Hancock as well. His Americano.
You said you'd be right there. Equator.
This was so good. That was the best song on the album by far. The Closer was the best song on the album by far. You know what it reminded me of, though? We No Speak Americano. This 100%. It reminded me of this. Without question. Hang on. Okay, so it samples a song from the 50s, but that last, I'm just saying, that last song reminded me of that. Like, Equator was dope. That was such a good one. Okay, so Devo, Ecstasy, and Talking Heads and Sparks were all kind of in the same scene, at least fan-wise, which is why you hear so many similarities. I heard them all called Zolo, the blend of new wave punk prog, along with Cardiacs and Oingo Boingo, and later artists called Lemon Demon and Luge would be cataloged in this niche subgenre as well. Okay. Well, good to know. Yeah, this album I would definitely say is a worthy investment of time. I would also say that while I'm not sure I am, hey, love you, Boar, drive safe. While I'm not sure I'm to the point that I would jump in and do a deep dive yet, I'm gonna listen to another album for sure. I definitely enjoyed that one. I don't know if I haven't decided what the criterion for me listening to the next album is. I might jump to the very, very beginning. I'm not sure. I believe this is the one. Number One in Heaven is the one that they did with Giorgio. So that might also be on the list just to see. Not quite sure. Propaganda should be next, is what you think? Okay. Yeah, this album, I mean, truly, it's not like I expected it to be bad, because I heard This Town Ain't Big Enough for the Both of Us. So, like, I knew I was going to like it. Yeah, Crimson, you always good about that kind of thing. You're always good at helping me narrow in the research. I honestly think that this one stood out to me musically more than anything. It's, again... I kind of feel silly saying it's avant-garde, considering I listened to it after I listened to Frank Zappa. But I feel like it was avant-garde before avant-garde was really happening in music. And I feel like, again, it was new wave 15 years early, you know? And to me, well, maybe 10 years early, but still, to me, that's huge. Yeah, avant-garde pop for sure. Yeah, I definitely feel like Kimono My House was a whole vibe. And as far as it being a duo, I'm big fan. New wave 2 years early, but still early. Yeah, for sure. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.